It's your life with Nicole and Natalie. Do what you want, be who you're destined to be. Welcome back, lifers. It's your fam.
It's your fam, Natalie
And Nicole.
and today is Motivational Monday.
Wow, Motivational Monday.
What did I say?
Motivational Wednesday.
It is Monday. Today is June 21st.
Amen.
Hope y'all had a great weekend.
I had a great weekend.
I had an interesting weekend. We
What was
had
it
a cookout for Juneteenth because we don't celebrate July 4th over here. We celebrate Juneteenth. And then on Sunday, I went to the beach. And amazing. Me, I did nothing on Sunday. I'm cramping really bad. So, yeah. That's that. So today, you guys, what we will be coming to you guys with this topic.
What? Said it all
Today, guys, we're coming to me. Today, guys,
this is what we're going to be
Hey,
talking
fam.
about today. We're going to be talking about being made uncomfortable to prepare you for your blessings.
yes.
And so when I had went to the OBGYN 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? It had to be.
Don't give me
I
lies.
think it was 2 weeks ago because I don't think it was last week. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I had to get an ultrasound, and so she stuck that instrument up my hoo-ha, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so uncomfortable. And then just an instant, I promise you, it was like, I ain't gonna say someone because I know who exactly it was. It was God telling me, well, Nicole, you want to know what's going on with you, so you're gonna have to deal with being uncomfortable in order for us to figure out what's going on with your body.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Natalie after I was finished with my appointment and told her, and then it was like, oh, you know what? God is telling us that's what we need to speak on, so that's what we're going to speak on.
All right.
I've been made uncomfortable plenty of times.
Yes.
To prepare me for the next step of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time when I was being made uncomfortable, it didn't make sense to me.
You didn't understand it.
No.
Question it.
It was always, why me? Now that I've gotten older, it's like, why not me?
Mm-hmm.
What makes me so grand that
I have to go through this. Right?
yeah, that I feel like I'm not, that
Mm-hmm.
I'm too good to go through whatever God is making me go through.
And listen, it's not. Well, we're not talking about you being made uncomfortable for the situation that you put yourself in.
Yeah.
That's completely different. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're literally talking about him making you feel so uncomfortable, getting you out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
Just so you can progress. Because you know what, Cole? My thing was I was so comfortable at my old place that employs me.
Mm-hmm.
I was so comfortable. Going to my new place, same company that employs me, and taking over her store, same position, just her store. They have a lot more at my store now. They have a lot more stuff that I did not have at my old store. So I was made so uncomfortable. I kept making so many mistakes. All right, you putting a drive-through order at the finish station.
Mm-hmm.
Not even realizing, and then I was like, at first I was like, oh my God, this is. I worked with Nicole. I think we worked for 2 weeks together.
Mm-hmm. The best 2 weeks.
It was, because when we worked together,
It's totally different.
man, let me say, the same vibe that we have here. Like, we truly believe in leading our team, not being managers, but leading our teams. A manager manage, a leader leads, and that's exactly what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I was so uncomfortable at this. I was so uncomfortable at that place because I was like, I'm not used to a lot of the stuff that they have.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked a lot of questions. I prayed about it. I talked with Nicole. I noticed that some of the stuff that she does, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to incorporate that. I'm gonna bring something that I've learned at this store at my previous store to my new store and see if that works. And if it didn't, then I would go back to her things, to what she has implemented. That made me uncomfortable too because
Oh no.
that made me uncomfortable too because I'm used to doing things my way. Like I'm the manager over my section. Like what I'm the assistant manager of, I rule that one.
Okay.
Okay. No one came. No,
That was a horrible snap.
it really was.
Okay.
Get together. So, but yeah, I've been made uncomfortable at my job. I've been made uncomfortable in my in my personal life, i.e., when I had that mental break. I was so uncomfortable. Of course, I was. You okay over there?
Yeah, she's just sucking on her bed.
Oh, who?
Her bed, tearing it up. Well, not tearing it up, but she's just biting on it.
I need nothing to ingest anything.
Yeah.
But I was when I went through that mental break, I was uncomfortable with myself. You know, I was so, and I felt like that I went through that mental break. It was time. I had kept so much stuff bottled in, swallow your tears, not really sitting down and having effective communication with those who may have hurt you. So you keep it bottled in just to keep the peace or whatever. Y'all, Morgan is on her couch right now.
What are you doing?
Who's just, I got her little Serta bed, a Serta bed, and she just a couch, and she just whatever. She wants some attention. But when I went, and then I was very uncomfortable, and then the fact that I had to sit there and just be like, cause I'm myself around my family. But like I said, it's always some part of yourself that you keep hidden. Always some part of yourself that you keep hidden. Always some aspect of your relationship that you keep hidden. So I had to sit there, and I had to be. I sat there, and I was like, you know, I need my family. I need them. I need them. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I can't get through this on my own. I need my family. I need God. I need my church people to pray for me. And I have to sit there, and I have to be open, and I have to be honest, and I have to wear my heart on my sleeve. Just even if it's just for that moment, I have to do something that I'm not comfortable doing. So when I sat down, and I used to feel when I sat down, and I had talks with Nicole, had talks with Mama and Sharika, Evangelist Brenda, but I've been so open and transparent with my family now about things that I'm going through, and it's not because I don't want them to carry that's the reason why I kept it to myself, because I don't want them to carry my burdens. I feel like they have, you know, they're going through their own stuff, they have their own life. I don't want them to carry my burden, but Mama always says, we're family.
Okay.
I'm gonna carry it regardless.
Okay.
And when you don't tell us, that's hurting us even more.
Yep.
So now we share. Sometimes I overshare with my mother, y'all. But Mama, I love you though. Mama, I love you. But okay. When I do that was in the movie. So now I'm enjoying that right there, by me being uncomfortable, and then me getting to know, getting to realize that, hey, I do have people I can lean on. I can go to my word and see if there is something in there that he's trying to tell me. What message am I not getting yet? That I'm conscious. I feel like the longer you are uncomfortable in whatever situation, because you haven't learned your lesson. Okay, you keep bypassing it. Just when you think you learned it, okay, I'm good, I'm gonna go. Boom, you're uncomfortable again. Same situation. You didn't learn it. You did not. And then I was talking to DJ's mother yesterday, and she said, you know, you gotta have not just an open mind, but you gotta have an open heart, because you want to receive everything that's being taught to you. That's being said to you. Anything that you're reading, you want to receive it. And that just does not apply to the Word of God. It just applies to your everyday life. It really do. If you have a closed mind, you have a closed heart, how can you receive things? You're gonna automatically block it. Yeah. You know? How can you receive? Let's see you rocking too. Got that Miss Sophia rock.
Cause I'm cramping really bad.
So I got you a cup of tea, a hot tea.
I don't drink hot tea.
What?
No.
It's decaffeinated.
That's fine. I don't drink hot tea.
But just like dang, Cole, you made me forget what I was about to say, because you over there rocking.
About DJ's mother.
Oh yeah, okay. So DJ's mother did tell me that. Oh, like I was saying, so I was thinking about in my personal life, you know, sometimes if you go at a situation with a closed mind, closed heart.
Yes.
Oh my God, Mama.
Just get on that. Okay, thank you.
Yours is too. So so if you approach situations with a closed mind and closed heart, how can you receive what someone's saying to you? Like if perfect example, Nicole's coming to me and Nicole's like, hey, Natalie, I didn't know. I didn't like this, that, and the third that you said, that you did. And automatically in my mind, I'm like, well, I know before if she comes to me like, hey, we need to talk and we need to talk about this, in my mind, I'm already having, okay, look, what I said was golden. I'm not going to accept what she's saying. So basically, it's like I'm disregarding her feelings. I'm being disrespectful because she came to me wanting to have a conversation, effective communication, healthy communication, and I'm just disregarding it because I have a closed mind, I have a closed heart. How am I going to accept what she's trying to say to me? You know, or how's that showing respect? I can respect what she's saying, even though if I don't agree, I can accept. Because the thing is this, you have to accept what someone says to you when they're feeling some type of way. You have to accept it because that's their feelings, right? You have to acknowledge that, hey, look, look, this is how they feel. Even if you don't agree, you don't have to agree with everything someone's saying, but you have to accept and you need to respect what they're saying. That's the main two things right there. Accept and respect. You do not have to agree, because at some point sometimes you're gonna have to agree or disagree. You know, I'm not a yes person. I'm not a yes person.
What's going on?
What?
Religion?
Oh. Don't do that. I say something else to make you itch. But yeah. So being uncomfortable, working out.
Let's sneeze.
Excuse me. Thank you. Working out can be uncomfortable. Like right now, I'm uncomfortable. Sitting here talking to you all, I'm uncomfortable because I pulled a butt
Wash
muscle.
your hands.
Nicole, sanitizer is over there, Cole, and I'm not getting up because I can barely walk. Ask Nicole when I was putting the chairs, because getting inside her car, I'm like, like I pulled a butt muscle.
Don't look at me, cause
I pulled a butt muscle, but we have been working out.
Yeah, we have. I don't know why I just didn't do this here.
Either, but yeah, it's uncomfortable. Like what day was it? Friday, y'all. I went to the gym and I have a sweat vest.
I'm
I'm
gonna tell y'all
here.
why she went to. Never mind. Okay.
Okay, don't do that, Cole. Don't do that. Okay. Anywho, I went to the gym on Friday. Don't do that. And I had put saran wrap on my stomach, and then I put my I have what is it called? The Body Beast. I put it's a vest, a sweat vest that you zip up, and then Velcro.
Wow.
Yeah, sound effects. And so I was on the gym, y'all, overheated. But when I took that thing off, y'all, so much sweat just plopped right on them. Anyways, I was uncomfortable though, and then I had people around me that was killing it, and I said, look, I can't get on that treadmill and not do the thing, you hear me? Sitting like this.
Okay.
But I smashed that. Okay, that's all that matters. But anyways, yes, I was made uncomfortable. You're really uncomfortable right now, aren't you?
I'm just cramping. I really am. I'm cramping for real. But I mean, it's like the medicine that
Come here.
the birth control is supposed to. That's what they said. It normally gives six months in order for you to see a change or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just
Come here, Morgan.
I'm just waiting on
The change.
Yes.
So that's you have to be made uncomfortable.
Yes.
Just
Okay. I've been made uncomfortable, and by me not accepting what God was trying to tell me, He took it away from me. And I think that we need to realize that too. Is that we ask God for signs. God, send me a sign if this is for me. Send me a sign if this is what I'm supposed to do. And in our minds, unfortunately, we already have an idea of what kind of sign we want Him to send. So when He do send signs and it's not the sign that we are expecting,
what do we do?
Dismiss it. Throw it to the side. We
That's
like,
right.
This ain't
what I was looking for.
So it's not true. So
Yeah, say that, girl.
I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because God hasn't sent me that sign. So we continue to do it, and then once again,
because it's true.
God sends you.
This is conversation I was having yesterday with his mother. You better come on.
God sends you that sign. Like I said, not the sign that you want, but the sign that you need.
Yep. And
you like, okay, you know what?
I'm waiting for the next one.
This is not what I asked God to do for me. So this isn't sent from him. So it's okay for me to continue sinning because God ain't sending me that sign. So God eventually gets tired because he said, my child, you have asked me to show you and I've shown you. So now what I'm showing you, you don't have faith in it.
Ooh.
You don't believe what I'm showing you. So you're doubting me?
Yes.
Okay. You want to doubt me? Well, how about this? How about I take from you until you can learn to listen to me, to quiet your mind and only hear my voice. Yes. I will take from you. So that's what God did for me. God took from me.
What did he take? Give us an example. What did he take?
Okay, I had a home. Now, okay, first let me say this, and it's not like, oh, you got homeless, so God made you homeless. No, he took something from me, and he made sure I had somewhere else to go. Okay, so I had a home, a nice home. And it got to be a lot. I was living outside of my means. And day in, day out, every month, I'm asking God, can you, show me if it's meant for me to keep this house. I'm praying to God, I just need help with the bills, But every month, a way was made, okay? Now, I'm asking God to help me do this, help me do that. But I went out and got me a brand new car. Knowing that I was already living outside of my means, but I went out and got me a brand new car, and I'm taking trips, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I said, God, show me if this is meant for me, if it's meant for me to keep this house, or should I, do whatever, should I leave? Then next thing I know, I get a letter from the rental office saying that they have decided to sell the home. And we have to be gone in 30 days. Now, God had already showed me before that this house wasn't for me. He showed me that, Nicole, you're living outside your means. This is when I was working at a job that paid me $9.35 an hour, okay? And I'm doing these bills by myself because my husband had got sick. So my rent was $750. Car payment was like $3 something. I don't know. So you guys can imagine, okay?
You have to factor in lights,
water, food, heat, because we had to pay for our gas. I had to pay for all that.
Dogs, it was Stitch.
Yep.
You got a child.
Yep.
And yourself.
Yep. And then I got my car payment, my car insurance, all that stuff. So yes, a lot. So, and I was trying to do all that, making $9.35 an hour. And so in those 30 days, like I said, before I got that letter, God had already showed me, and I was just waiting for him to, the sign that I was, I don't know what sign I was looking for, but the sign that he was showing me was not what I wanted. So every time he sent me a sign, I dismissed it.
Right.
God, that's not what I asked you for, so it's not, you didn't send me that because you didn't send me what I asked for. So then when I got that letter, I'm like, okay, I gotta find me someplace to stay. And I was like, oh, but I got 30 days, I got time. Nope. Didn't have time. 30 days came and went as quick as I don't know what. And so I had nowhere. I had somewhere to go. I had my sister, but we lost our home.
Yeah. I
lost my car because I was living outside my means. I was behind, I think 2 or 3 months, 2 months on payments, and it got to the point where I was so scared every time I seen a tow truck. So then one day I pulled up and I seen it, and I knew I seen it when I was turning on my street, and there is no way for me to back out. So I just turned to the park to the driveway. And the man come in, he said, are you Nicole Eaddy? Because I was still Eaddy then. And I was like, yes. And he was like, okay, well, I'm here to repossess your car. And I just sat there and cried. And he was like, hey, it's okay. I mean, he could have been so nasty, y'all. He could have been so rude. And it was a young guy. He was like, hey, it's okay. He was like, it's okay. It happens. But he was like, you're gonna be better than this. And I was like, okay. And I was like, and I gave him the keys. And he was like, I was like, I know you've been looking, trying to look for me for a long period of time. And he's like, it's all right. And he was like, do you want to go ahead and get your stuff? And I was like, if you don't mind, so I just got all my stuff out the car. And he was really nice, helped me take the stuff to the house or whatever. He was really sweet because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get that car back. So he was just
How
really.
much did it cost to get the car back?
I think like maybe $1,500-$1,600. But even still, at that time, it may not sound like much. Now that I'm working what I'm working, that still sounds a lot to me now. But I could have worked with that now. But back then, I couldn't have. So I was like, you know, this is just too much for me. And then I'm hiding myself. I'm sitting here acting like my friends ask me, oh, Nicole, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, fine. But on the inside, y'all, I am slowly crumbling. And it got to the point where when I did have to ask Natalie, can I move in? And then me and Jody were staying in 2 separate places. It was hell on wheels. So much stuff transpired by me living here and him living where he was living. Temptation is a hell of a thing, and that ain't my testimony to tell. But I had to go through that in order for me to flourish and realize what I need. Because by my sister, you know, telling me, Nicole, you need to apply this job. You know, you need to apply. And by me applying, and then and I ended up getting the job because when I went for the interview, the interview is supposed to take 15-20 minutes. It ended up taking an hour and a half because we just had such a great conversation, me and the manager at the time. And once I really like put myself, and once I let go of my thoughts, okay, once I said, you know what, Nicole, what you're doing by yourself is not working. So if you're going to ask for God's help, you have to really and truly let him help you. You cannot pick and choose how he's going to help you. Right. You can't pick and choose when you're going to accept his help. When you the one came out your mouth and you asked him for help yourself. Yes. It's not like he came to you begging you. You came to him. You fell on your knees because you was at your lowest point and you said, God, what else can I do? Because everything I've tried to do on my own, it's not working. Right. So I need you to take control over my life. And he, you know, God is always there. He never leaves us. He's always there. But even God gets tired of us coming to him only when we need him. Never just to say, you know what, God, thank you. You know, you made a way out of no way, God, thank you. You know, you woke me up this morning. I'm not here to ask you for a dime. I'm not here to ask you to do this, to do this. I just seriously want to say thank you. And that's what I've learned now that even when I pray, I just tell God, you know, thank you for everything in my life, everything that has gone wrong, everything that has gone right. Because whatever went wrong was a lesson. So yes. I thank you for it all, the lesson and the blessings. I thank you for it all. But I've learned to step back and listen to God's word. Even if I am being made uncomfortable, I know that it's for a greater reward in the end. And I'm okay with that. I am truly okay with that. I realized that the voice that I was hearing sometimes was my own. And I just tried to conform it into believing that it was God. Yeah. And it wasn't God. It wasn't him at all.
That does that.
So I'm just thankful that, you know, I'm thankful that I am able to be made uncomfortable so I can get out of current situations and get out of my own way.
Yes. I don't know. That was just I don't have nothing else to say. That was a testimony. That all in all, that was definitely a testimony. Like I said, I've been there to see it, you know, but to actually hear you talk about it is just completely different. So.
Well, guys, we just have 3 questions for you.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing, right now, I'm okay. Like I said, besides the cramping, I'm okay.
What's the pain level?
The pain level is probably at like a 7. Yeah, it's there, and I cannot let this pain stop me from doing what I'm doing, because after I leave here, I have to go do 2 hours of schoolwork. So, I mean, I have to.
Are you still doing Wednesdays today, or do you want to do tomorrow?
No, we're going to do that today.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to. It's already gonna be late when we put this out. Yeah. So sorry for the
delay.
Sorry for the delay. We were supposed to record on Saturday and Sunday, but Saturday we had Juneteenth. Sunday, Natalie went to the beach, and I relaxed.
Me, I'm fine. My butt cheek really do hurt, and sitting down is not cutting it, y'all.
I know.
Like seriously, my butt really do hurt. My butt cheek is killing me.
Yeah.
And like this is how I sound when I turn.
You probably got to do some cheap, right? Cheap.
I did coat and it hurts. Yes, that's how I know I pulled a muscle. How's your mental?
My mental, if I'm being honest with myself, my mental on a scale from 1 to 10, it is at a 4. I have some things in my mind that I need to sort out, and but I will. I trust and believe in myself and God to know that what's going on right now, it won't be an issue for me much longer. So I'll be okay. Just right now, my mental is, I need to work on that.
Okay.
How's your mental?
My mental is at a 6. Only because I have I made a weekly to-do list, and today starts when I want to start it. And me being not really being able to walk will put a damper on it. But I do know what I do want to do, which I will be able to do because it doesn't require me to sit up. I can lay across my bed and do it. I am going to journal today. Journaling really helps me out, so I'm going to do that. But the one thing I really want to do was I want to clean out my linen closet. How many?
Oh, it's at 25.
Okay. I wanted to clean out my linen closet. I have a lot of Bath and Body Works stuff, and I want to just go ahead and I got more Bath and Body Works stuff, and I wanted to go ahead and get that situated. But it's like when I'm cluttered, when I feel like my house is cluttered, I feel cluttered.
Yes.
And I just today was the day I wanted to start decluttering my house. Like, I've already done my room. One part of my room, I went in, like I told y'all in one video, I went and donated some clothes. So I know I want to do this closet right here. And yeah, so right now I'm at about a 6. So throughout the week though, I will, so everything is not piled up on me. I'm going to do a section at a time. I'm not going to do just everything at once.
Yeah.
Because that tends to be overwhelming. So I'm going to do one section at a time. But yeah.
Okay. And how you been kind to yourself?
Today I'm going to be kind to myself, y'all. It is 12:41. I'm going to take me a nap today. I don't get to nap often. I don't think we get to nap often.
I wish I could take a nap, but I don't know how to take naps. I don't take naps anymore.
I'm going to try to take a nap today. I'm just wondering, was that UPS?
I don't know. I try, but I don't. Like, I've been up since 7 and just laying in bed.
Yeah, I had a meeting today with my DM, so got some work to do.
Yeah.
And just I'm going to try to take a nap. So I hope you all have been kind to yourself. I hope your mental, if your mental is not where you want it to be, not
you
where
don't
it
always have to
should
be a 10, okay?
You don't. That's no.
You don't always have to be a 10.
But please be real with yourself when you when you're not. If you don't feel like a 9 or above, be real with yourself, okay? And then what can you do? Okay, what can you do to get your mental right?
Let me tell you, being kind to yourself sometimes is just you admitting that you're not okay.
Yeah.
Okay? Just be kind to yourself, because you have to
be kind to yourself means taking a bath when you can.
Yes.
I'm not saying a shower. I'm talking about a relaxing bath.
28.
Oh.
Okay, so guys, we love you. Please join us in the next couple minutes. No, please join us for Wellness Wednesday, where me and Natalie have a new treat. What we are talking about is so serious, and we're going to be talking about
we're going to be talking about.
Sorry guys, we're going to have to cut this short. You guys will find out on Wellness Wednesday. We love you. We appreciate you. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video.
Okay.
Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And join us for Wellness Wednesday. Thank you guys. See you soon. Love you. Love you.